Now my computer. Oh, are we? Oh, okay, yeah. My computer's doing the same thing too. I've been fighting with it since yesterday.
Good morning, everyone.
My computer's very laggy.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is January 27th, 2022. And we have a new intro for you.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, I hope I uploaded the right one.
Actually, just Ragin. The show about everything and nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Much better. Much better.
Sometimes I can't believe I got this thing done.
It's greatness. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Oh, and happy birthday to Michaela Jade. Today's her birthday, right?
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Michaela.
Right. Oh, and we lost Meredith. See, we're all having, or at least me and her were having computer problems. So
we also lost our names.
Did we?
Yeah. What the fuck up? I don't know.
No. You see, it's something going on. You know.
Always something.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay, there we go. Right. So
user error, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. It's always...
Your producer sucks, Daphne.
Well, you know. She needs better weed, obviously.
The good stuff is just gone.
All right. Oh my goodness. So I guess I guess it's like maybe Meredith will join us again.
She's back. She's in the green room now.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Welcome back, Mare.
I'm totally lagging, but I'm on a really old Chromebook. And I don't know how long it can stay because I do have a doctor's appointment.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there you go.
So, did we go through accountability while I was out?
No, not at all. We were just futzing.
Futzing. Yeah, today seems to be a good day for futzing. I saw something about Mike Jimmy being tired. Yeah. He just got home from work. Oh my God, I can't do anything with this computer. But yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
I really feel like I've had 15-minute naps all day long.
Right. Yeah. No, really, I'm feeling like that too. And you know, it's funny, and I think it has something to do with the accountability, because last night, because last night I didn't do my elliptical again, and that makes it like 2 days in a row.
Naughty Lage.
And I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. So I have to make sure.
Don't do it, Lage.
Yeah, I have to make sure I do elliptical tonight, because it's like, you miss one day and you kind of think you can, it's like, okay, I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah,
miss 2 days. And you start going downhill fast from there.
Facebook user, identify yourself, and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did record my video for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I just have to edit everything together now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a while since I actually recorded intensely. Hey, Luke. So it's like it was a little mentally taxing for me, but I think that the footage is usable. So I'm gonna try to put it together into something coherent today. So how about you, Nita?
I did everything I was supposed to do.
Oh, that's good.
I've been good.
Obviously,
I found my day planner. I got some stuff taken care of on the schedule. I got back to a bunch of people. I'm up to date on emails. I'm up to date on Messenger.
Oh, look at that. Look at her being ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, making us look bad.
I'm fucking balling, bitches.
Obviously changing that half hour made all the difference.
It did. It did.
Mario! Welcome.
Hello.
My good friend. It's been a while.
Yeah.
All right, so Nita, anything else?
No, not really. Just life shit.
Right. The
Just-
usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daphne's got me all excited, high-fiving my past self. Like, bitch, did you ever think you'd see this?
As for yesterday, okay, besides the one edit of our intro video, because Nita's like, she's a hella editor, right? She's like, Meredith, you gotta go in there and change that image. Change it to the Lage looking at Loki. I was like, fine. So I managed to get that
better,
done.
and then Daphne doesn't have a repeat image, so it was
There you go.
It worked better.
And so I was at my desk. I was at my desk for a few hours, so I don't know what I did at my desk. Wow, I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
After the video, I really don't know. I think I was just watching. I was just watching Nita work,
Hello, John.
And we've got John in the house. Wow, we've got a good group in the house.
Tough love is the only love, Mike Jimmy.
Basically showing up for the vlog. That is like my daily accountability. It's like, okay, how close am I to 11? And what device am I going to be signing in from? So I guess it depends on where I'm in the house.
Right.
But today is a doctor's appointment, and
will treatment start today, or is today just assessment?
I don't know. But I will let you guys know.
Today. You might get a schedule.
Yeah, I might get a schedule today. But I will let you guys know tomorrow. Wait, is today Friday?
No.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. Okay, so we have one more day of vlogging.
Yeah.
One more.
So I will let you guys know tomorrow. But I would really love to get some sleep, and I have to exercise this hip. I started to exercise this hip, you guys, and I thought I had movement. And then I tried to stand up, and it felt like popcorn going off. That hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it sucks.
It's like everything is grinding together. Hey, Jake.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until I can get my legs just so I can walk.
Right, yeah.
Oh
I can't wait for you to get your legs. I miss
walking. You guys have no freaking idea. What the fuck? It's Thursday? Yes, Jake.
Just dancing at 2:00 in the morning. Like, what the fuck?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's Thursday. I know.
It's been pretty awful. Creatively, I don't think I've done really much of anything. I need to. I have my notebook next to me. I've got my phone. I think it's just a matter of, okay, I'm paying attention to the things that are going to pay me first.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
That's got to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
so there's that. And so I saw some of the behind the scenes chatter with you two. So exciting stuff coming. I know you don't want to talk about it right now because that seems like a 2023 goal.
Well, I mean,
Daphne loves talking about the future.
Yeah, no, really. It's like, it's okay. It's like I'm still in the planning stages. Yeah, there's a couple of things coming up. One, it's like I want to thank Joe D. McPhee for giving me my first question for hopefully what'll be a new video series where I just I take questions from like any like either creative or creative adjacent questions, and I try to answer it in about 10 minutes, and you may or may not get a rant out of it depending on the question.
People seem to love your rants.
I don't know why.
They do.
It's like, you guys like making me angry. I don't know why.
Because you're so passionate when you're angry. And it gets those creative juices flowing.
Just said something stupid and she's like, psh.
Yeah, it's like, that's my secret, Cap. so I'm going to try to figure out a format, for it or whatnot. But I just have a video to finish editing today, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and then maybe I'll work on this rant video.
No, dude, this is it, and we're gonna make it happen.
What is it? What is it? Oh,
do it. Let's make this happen. We can
well, that's the next news that I have. So, I'm going to, because I want to make this video series kind of like as easy to put together as possible. So,
Nina, my.
I know. Some kinky shit here today.
Really? So obviously people want me to move on to what I really wanted to talk about. And it's like, so yesterday we had made mention of putting together a collected House of Bob book, right?
Yes.
We did talk about that on the air, right?
Kind of.
Okay.
But nothing like we started behind the scenes.
Right. So what I was looking into was, just playing around with the ideas. Like, you know what? It's like just taking all the House of Bob artwork and putting it into one, like, massive volume. And doing it hardcover. So it's like, so I was playing around with hardcover, and I went on, just to get some pricing. And the options are amazing. So we're looking at, so right now I'm kind of playing around with the idea of a hardcover 200-page book of House of Bob pinups. And like I said, it's going to be hardcover. It's going to have, I'm definitely going to have to go with the ribbon bookmark that they get it sewn in. I'm looking at a dust jacket on it. It's like it's going to be the whole thing. Like, it's going to be a premium book.
Right.
And it was just like, and I was like going, okay, this is going crazy. It's like it actually got me excited to bring House of Bob back, in this format. And it's going to be like I said, it's gonna be like a premium little book. Like it's gonna be like a 6x9. I think I'm looking at it. I'm still working out the details, but so I'm looking at. Yes, thank you.
Yes, I'm
looking at maybe a campaign in 2023, because it's still going to take me a bit. Even though I have a lot of content, there's still there's still a lot of things I still have to put together for it. And me and Nita were talking back and forth as to like options and things. It's like, okay, like how crazy do we really want to get with this? So.
You can get as crazy as you want to be.
Super fucking free.
And
it's a
here's the thing. The thing that
crazy.
I love about the dust jackets. I know a lot of people don't like them because they get ruined. But it's another opportunity for you to put original art.
Well, actually,
this is
this is what I was thinking of, playing around with the dust jacket. Mm-hmm. So, because this was something that I saw years ago. I have a book from what's his name? Satoshi Urushihara. And he has this art book. Well, I have his art book. This is like from like the 90s or early 90s. And he did a variation where you have his dust jacket, and then, where you have like the girl on the cover or whatnot. And then when you remove the dust jacket, on the actual cover is the nude version of that same artwork. So I was like going, I have to do that. So the dust jacket,
right? You better, bro. You better.
So I'm thinking like having like the dust jacket is going to be like the safe for work version of the cover, but if you take off the dust jacket, it's going to be like the not safe for work version underneath it. So I'm playing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so,
yes, ma'am.
I'm playing around with all these ideas, and it's just like, it's just going to be a crazy little book.
Mario, tell us your idea. You can go a step further. How?
Yeah. How would I take it a step further? It depends on what my printer can do, but
I love the idea. It's like, you get to strip them.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be the craziest worded campaign. I already gave Nita a hint of what the title of the campaign is going to be, and it's like, and imagine like the rest of the campaign with every double entendre and innuendo in it.
It's so bad. It's gold.
Yeah. We're gonna go because it's like because it's like if you're gonna do a project like this, go all the way.
Sure.
Aha.
And then we had been talking about pretty cool stretch goals and things like that.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But more to come. I mean, the idea kind of has to settle in your head, and you seem excited about it. So
it
sounds like it might be on your calendar, Lage.
What happened?
Sounds like it might be on your calendar.
Yeah, I'm looking maybe 2023. Because like I said, I still have a lot of stuff I have to like get like put together and whatnot, and like I said, I want it to be a 200-page book, which means that I have to start doing artwork. So I figure I give myself the time to not to just do a piece at a time, as opposed to like trying to rush like all these new pieces. So
oh my god,
yeah,
it's originals, Daphne.
Yeah, and
oh my god,
we're gonna have plenty.
Fucking make bank.
Well, that would be nice.
Holy crap.
So there's a lot on the dock, because what's one more log on the fire, right? It's like, hey, it's like I only got like 15 issues to draw. I got like 7 graphic novels. I got like
that's
all
not a
log.
That's accelerant, Daphne. Holy crap, you're gonna blow up.
I mean, it's like, hey, it's like, what else am I doing, right?
Right.
See, what did Mario said? You have the jacket.
Yeah.
Then cut out a portion of it to create a shape. Then slide it up, and it reveals.
That's like, I would have to play around with all the options to see what I have.
Yeah, there are a ton of ways that you can play with something like that. I love the reveal, though, to have the safe for work. Yeah, and then reveal the not safe for work.
Yeah, I was excited when I scrolled down and it says dust jacket. I go, that's it.
That's a thing? Yes.
But so I've seen a bunch of people who have had, they've released their hardcover omnibus, and so the hardcovers ranging anywhere from 200 to 300 pages.
Yeah.
On their Kickstarters have been anywhere from $60 to $80.
This is 200 pages of fucking beautiful fucking furry porn. I'm saying 80 to 100.
I mean, it's going. Yeah, it's going to be
not safe for work
book.
is generally not safe for work is generally more expensive.
Nothing less.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like even just to do. I mean, it's like look. I also found out.
This is like the Lage Supreme, man.
I also found out that they also do, like, I can actually order comic book size hardcovers. I didn't know that. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one too. I don't think they do that though. That would be a little too premium for me. But they also have the option for comic book size hardcovers. So when I saw that, I'm like going, so, and then it's like, but even then, just for that, I mean, it's like, look, and this is not, this is, standard comic or whatnot. Even if I did one of the Tall Tales trades, it would still be like a $50 to $70 book. I mean, easily. that's just the cost of the formatting. I mean, and mind you, I didn't even go premium with it, because they have an option where you can have the pages sewn. So instead of of like glued, it's sewn. But the thing is, though, it doubles the price immediately. Just for that option, it doubles the price.
Well, yeah, because that binding is going to be fucking set for life.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I said, it's a lot of options, and yeah, and the thing is, though, and that's the thing, and it's like, and especially when you're doing small print runs. If unless it's like by some miracle I'm selling like 5,000 of these,
right?
It's like, it's going to be an expensive book. Just by what I'm just playing around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
$150. Let's go, Daphne.
Wow. It's like, I mean, I mean, wow. It's like, even like, you see, and pricing books is kind of weird, because it's like, yeah, okay, I can slap $150 on it, but you know what? When I would be loath to buy my own book, that's kind of a problem. It's like that's kind of assuming I mean, yeah, it's just tough. It's just really tough. I mean, even the way we price comics.
Mike, Jimmy, we need to get some friends together and have an intervention with Daphne,
right?
So she
Yeah.
can know her worth. The Russians are coming. I knew they would.
You see, I swear. Here we go.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm convinced that what it is that they have a bot like actually listening for code words.
It has to. Every time we get a little dirty, here they come.
Here they come, yeah. So even with pricing comics, it's rough,
But see, you're looking at it like comics. This is a pinup book.
Yeah, it's an art book. Yeah,
this is an art book.
Because what when I was talking to our friend about this, like, he was pulling art books off of JD's shelves. But like, yeah, it's like we're talking about like, like
and comic
premium
size. Holy shit, hardbound. Holy fucking shit.
Actually, I kind of like it. It wouldn't be comic size. I like the idea of the 6x9. It's kind of like a smaller, like kind of handheld as opposed to. I mean, I don't know. There was something really nice about that size.
It's easier to hide if somebody walks in the room.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like.
So that's
right. It'll be the word of our people.
Thank you, everyone. So.
Huh.
Oh yeah, you see, yeah, I have a suspicion, because like I said, when it happened, I saw it happen on JD's show, and it popped up as soon as someone had mentioned like hentai or something.
Yeah, let's do it. Be like hentai, porn,
right,
furry,
and then all of a sudden, they just popped right in. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking they're, kind of like how your phone snitches on you. It's like it's listening to keywords, and then all of a sudden it's like, you mentioned, like, I think the more this had happened between me and my mother, we were talking about like something medical related. And it was just like, I mean, we were just on the phone. It's not like I was looking up anything online. And then the next time I went to Facebook, it was all ads for like Mount Sinai and this, that, and the other thing. It was all these hospitals. And I'm like going, goddamn phone.
Mine right now is all Facebook and Google ads, or printers and scanners.
Right.
Now, why would that be?
Right,
because that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, how... Yeah, I thought so too. Because they have like all these different sizes, and it was just like narrowing it down. Now, mind you, it's like if you stick with a standard size, it's I guess like it's reflected in the oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like if you stick with standard sizes, then it's like I think it's reflected in the price, and if you kind of go custom, it's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, that's, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still playing around with the idea, nothing's set in stone yet, but the only things that I'm really saying, okay, this is what I want to do. This is 200 pages, hardcover, ribbon bookmark, red, right? Oh, and red. black end papers.
Oh,
so those are the options. Yeah, so those are the options. Like, okay, this is what I want. 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 And everything else is kind of like still up in the air. But yeah, when I saw black end papers with a red bookmark ribbon, it's like, yeah, this is gonna be a sweet little book when I get done with it. So.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great.
Like I said, another log on the fire. When does it stop? Really?
Well, I have to get out of here pretty quickly.
Oh, okay.
But we have somebody on the calendar this week, don't we?
Oh, yes, we
Mr. John
have
Celestri. I'll be
Celestri.
running out his promotional piece in just a little
Right,
bit.
yeah, we'll be interviewing John Celestri on Friday at yeah. It's like, yeah, they have to change they have to adjust the machines and stuff, and nobody likes doing that. I used to work in a
So
print
is it
shop.
going to be color or black and white, Daphne?
It's going to be black and white. It's definitely going to be black and white because yeah, or else we'll never see the book because I have to color in 200 pieces. So it's like, yeah, but you know what? But you know
Colored
what?
pieces as stretch goals?
Maybe, I don't know. It's like we'll see. I mean, like I said, everything is still up in the air.
Dude, this is going to be amazing.
But yeah, so we're going to be interviewing John Celestri on Friday at what time?
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
So yeah, so you can join us then. Where
I believe it's Bloodwing Angels Chronicles.
Yes, we'll be talking about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. We'll be talking about
throwing that
Bloodwing
out in
Angel.
just a
We'll be
bit.
talking about all his other stuff. I mean, this is this is a man who you never knew was a huge part of your childhood until you watched these interviews.
Yes. So you guys, I need to go.
Okay.
So final words from me: stay safe, be productive, be kind, hit the button, and my small goal for the day. I did it. I showered.
Ah, there you go. Yes.
And try not to fill my diaper on the way to the doctor's office.
Oh no.
Oh my
That would be
God.
bad. All right, you guys. I love you. Mwah.
All right.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Call me.
I will. I'll call you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So are we
Let's
gonna
take
try
over the world, Daphne.
yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, I am stoked for this. I'm excited for you. Like when you started messaging me, it was like, oh shit. It was like, no, dude, you can't simp anymore. Stop this shit. I'm like, get it together. Let's. Okay.
Oh,
this
no.
is cool, Daphne.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's like because it's like House of Bob was one of those projects that it's kind of like started off. I don't know. That seems to be something that seems to be a theme in the way I do things. It starts off as a goof, and then it just like runs away with with me.
But if that's where all your brilliant ideas come from, then fucking lean into it, man.
Yeah, I guess, it's, so it's like, I mean, if for those of you who haven't figured out already by the context of the conversation, House of Bob is my collection of fetish-themed furry porn, and if you want to see examples of that, I do. If you go to egoworks.com, my website, EGOWRKS, there's a link there to Fur Affinity, which is the only place right now where you can see the uncensored images to House of Bob. And because of that, you have to be registered. You have to be of age to see it. So it's not like it's going to pop out of nowhere and frighten.
You got to
frighten
dig and you got to sign up.
Yeah, so you can see the artwork there. I think if you go to my DeviantArt page, you can see the censored versions of it. But it's kind of not the same thing. Although what's funny is like I've had people tell me that sometimes my censored versions are hotter than the actual uncensored version. So mileage may vary. So yeah, so it's so one of my first Kickstarters was for a House of Bob collection, more like a zine than anything, and it did okay. It did modest for what it was. I mean, technically, it was my most profitable Kickstarter because it's like I was able to raise so much money on so few people.
Right. And
so thank you, Jake.
Your fan base has expanded now. You've got.
Yeah, and the so it's like, yeah, it was just, yeah, so I did that, and then it's like I got wrapped up with Eagle Raven. And then it's like I just didn't feel the need to go back to doing more of House of Bob. Like, I don't know. It's like I just couldn't focus on it. And
well, maybe it's something, you know, because sometimes you get those great ideas that come in and they really are a monkey wrench. And since it's something you weren't planning on, and you've got yourself so tight right now, I wouldn't even push for 23.
I mean, yeah, it's like, like I said, everything is still up in the air. So yesterday, we were talking to a friend of ours who was visiting, and he had mentioned, he's like, he just outright, as I said, it's like, you need to do another porn book. And I just stood there and I go, yeah, you're right. You know, it's like I have all this artwork and it's just sitting here, and you know, bitches gotta earn their keep. So that's when the whole thing started churning. Like, I wasn't even thinking about this book, and just him mentioning that all of a sudden, like, opened up the floodgates. Oh, well, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. You better like monkeys if you want to go into comics.
You better like the circus.
Yeah.
So you want to play here.
And it's like, and this is where I am right now. So it's like, looking up my options and actually getting excited again for it. You know, that it's like, oh wow, you know, it's like I can do something really nice with this. You know, and
coming up with your stretch goals would be so fun.
Right? Yeah. You know,
I'm not gonna throw unsolicited advice at you, Daphne.
Well, that's for later. like I said, right now it's just putting everything on the table.
Right.
That's an option. Okay, we could do this, we could do that, and then as we go along, then we start pulling stuff away. You know, when we start narrowing it down, because now is the time to throw everything on the table.
Right.
Because we're in development stage right now, so now is the time to see what we have available to us.
Maybe do like a producer set too, like as an option for a tier. That way, do the regular print run of the glue bound.
Right.
But then do like a fucking tier limited to X amount sewn in, something else a little different.
That's sewn in stuff is
It is, but how much could that tier be? That's what we need to figure out. We need to weigh.
Yeah, it's like that's
like you'd make 10 of these and no fucking more, and fucking
right. It's like
throw your number down.
Wow, I wouldn't know. Because you see, the thing is though, because also the thing is with print on demand, right? Especially the printer that I'm using with. Yes, exactly. Not financial advice. Yeah. All the disclaimers.
This is not
all
advice.
The disclaimers.
Don't fucking listen
oh, thank you,
us.
John.
Don't fucking listen to us. Do not take our advice.
Yeah.
And hashtag furry queen. Fuck,
right.
Man. It's ridiculous.
But so what Yeah, so we would have to do right. So with print on demand, and this kind of related to the conversation yesterday about how crowdfunding and print on demand had allow us to put out books that we would have never put out before.
Right.
Well, like it would have been just not feasible. Like Eagle Raven would have been impossible for us 20 years ago. For me, 20 years ago, it would have been impossible to print it in color and the whole thing. It was, it's like it was not feasible for me to even print it in black and white, because again, it's like, we're talking about 3,000 minimum print runs and the whole thing. And the fact that my dumb ass is banned from Diamond and, it's like, that whole thing. I'm not allowed to have books in previews. So,
wow.
Yeah, and so it's a little difficult. It was a little difficult, but now it's like because of print on demand and Kickstarter and crowdfunding, I'm actually able to think about these projects. Like House of Bob, I would have never been able to even think about House of Bob like this 10 years ago. Because it's like, it's just going to be a zine and that's it. It's like, it was the only way I could afford to do it. But now I'm looking at hardcovers and things and all those other things.
And it's fantastic.
Oh, but the point that I wanted to get to is that, okay, so with the printer that I'm using, it's like, so not only do I have to like, I still have to work within their parameters. And the thing is, though, is that doing variants, because it's the same thing when I was talking about the dust covers, because you had suggested that maybe I get like dust cover variants,
right?
And that's not possible with this.
Yeah, that sucks. But I like your idea is brilliant.
You know, so at least it's like, you know, I get a lot of bang for my buck just on the one idea. So,
right.
And the thing is, well, with the sewn in option, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, it's either all or nothing. Either the entire run is sewn in, or it's just the 10 books that's sewn in. But what happens is that, like, say hypothetically, I get like the regular run, which is glued, right? And then we have an option where we have the sewn in version. That's 2 separate orders, which means that not only are those sewn in books already significantly more expensive because of the sewn in option, it's also going to be even more expensive because I'm ordering less. It's not part of the main print run. So like we could do 100, like the price, like literally, like I could print 100 of the glue spine edition and 10 of the sewn edition, and they could literally be the same price. So it's like, if the 100 glue editions is going to cost me $1,800.
No, for sure.
Those 10 is going to cost me
and
over
seriously,
$1,000.
though, now that I'm thinking about it, if your
so,
furry porn collection is falling apart,
well then,
like, I mean,
we don't judge here.
Just saying, glue's not a bad idea. It's not, and but I am in love with the hardcover, and I'm in love.
Yeah,
with the
I really do want to do a hardcover. I mean, it's like we did a hardcover for Tall Tales. It was the complete edition. You can I think you can kind of see the hardcover. I have it standing up over here. And I really, really want to do another one. The only problem is that the trade-off for doing that hardcover for Tall Tales, which has all the issues in it, it's a complete book. It's the complete Thieves Quest story, is that we weren't crazy about the interior printing. You know, it's like, okay, we got a hardcover, but, you know, we really didn't, I wasn't in the end crazy about the paper that they use and the quality of the printing. So that's why we don't offer it anymore. And I would love to be able to do a full hardcover again of Tall Tales, or all our books, really. But again, that right now is kind of cost prohibitive for us.
Yeah.
You know, when we look at how our campaigns are doing and how many we're selling. And it's like, okay, this is kind of like out of our range right now.
It's coming.
You know, it's a slow climb. But that's also the thing, that it's like, you know, how a lot of people misinterpret other people's Kickstarters. Wow. Like, they think that Kickstarter's like, oh, it's like, you know, oh, this person made 20 grand. You know, so it's like, that means I should set my minimum to 20 grand. And it's like, no, that's not how you do the math. If this person is setting their limit, their goal at 20 grand, it's because they're expecting to make 200,000 on that campaign, 250 on that campaign.
Right.
You know, so, you know, so it's like, yeah, so it's like, if you've run like 18 campaigns and your average is kind of like your final tally, like, you know, if your average is like, I don't know, like using my campaign, so it's like my last campaign I made 5,000, but my goal was 1,500. That doesn't mean that my next campaign I set it for 6,000.
Right. No,
it says I keep it at 1,500, but I have a personal goal to push it up to 6.
Because you want to take advantage of that,
right?
Because every time it's 100%, you're going.
Right.
You're boosted in algorithm, and you're more likely to stay at the top.
Right.
On the platforms.
So if if you're like if you've been running campaigns, and it's like you say, okay, it's like your final average goal, not goal, like how much you actually raised the end. Like say you raise like $2,000. Like you've run 10 campaigns, and for some reason you keep hitting that $2,000 ceiling. That doesn't mean that you set your goal at 2,000. That means you set your goal at like $750. And then you
push
towards
that,
right, and then you push.
Don't stop. That's
God,
these guys. Yeah. They start off and they get that little spike, and they hit that level, and they just kind of like get deflated, and it's like, dude, that's a trend. That's normal. That happens every fucking time. Stay on top. Push.
Right. Yeah. So it's like
goals happen.
So even though so considering all that, it's like I really appreciate the enthusiasm for this book, but if I base it on, I really have to base I can't help but base it on how my previous sketchbooks performed. And like House of Bob, I think I had 44 backers. But I think like 90% of that money came from like 12 people.
Were you doing a lot of commissions on it?
Yeah, there was a lot of there was like commissions and stuff. And it's like and the commissions really pushed the book, because I don't really offer commissions.
I never saw that campaign, like I knew other reasons.
Well, right. I mean, it's like I think it's like that was kind of before I guess everyone was paying attention to me.
Right.
That was kind of like,
but yeah, I think you're gonna blow this shit out of them.
So as much as I'm excited about doing this hardcover, it's like I said, as enthusiastic as you and Mike Jimmy, are thankful, like thank you for being that enthusiastic. You're being enthusiastic for me.
Your campaign builds look so much better now too.
I got
like make this pretty and shiny.
But that's that's the glow up, right? It's like, when we get better at it, right? So I can't help but have my mind back. It's like, okay, well, I want to do this type of book, but this is like the minimum expectation when I look back on the original House of Bob. It's like, okay, it's like, can I get these 44 people? Can I at least get these 44 people back for this hardcover? And that's kind of like how I'm thinking strategically, I guess. It's like,
dude, I got high hopes for you.
Thank you.
Obviously, I have more faith in you than you have in yourself.
Well, I think I'm a little
that.
Well, I guess it's because I'm a little bit more analytical when it comes to this, and it's like probably I don't know my own worth.
and it's
that old gag. Every artist goes through that.
Yeah, I think you blow that campaign out of the fucking water right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, look, I'm still surprised just at how how Eagle Raven is doing with each issue. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised at that. So it's like it's like my own artwork surprises
Prepare
me.
to blow your own fucking mind.
So that's like, I guess, like the lesson, the lesson of Kickstarter. Lots of butts. Butts got me banned on Patreon. Remember that. House of Bob got me kicked off of Patreon because of butts. Okay,
of butts. Of all this shit you see over there.
Yeah, exactly. Butt. Yeah. Someone there got their knickers in a twist over a furry butt, and my Patreon got shut down because of that. So yeah. So also, it's funny that's probably why I was so skittish about the project in the past too, because of that. It's like that. I was like completely
and you own that shit
traumatized by it, because it was just like. It was kind of like the first time I felt targeted You know, I mean,
Yeah.
outside. I mean, it's like outside of back when I was in furry.
Fandom bullshit.
Yeah, fandom bullshit. It's like this was like the first time outside of that I felt targeted, and it's like, and I'm like, going, oh, here we fucking go again. You know, it's like, so,
but look at all the adversity you've overcome, and you're still out here. You're still going strong. Your shit is selling. Like, fucking, you got this. I am your cheerleader, Daphne. Let's do it.
Success is the best revenge. You know,
yes,
it's like no matter. It's like because in the end, it's like no matter what happens. Yeah, I know, right? No matter what happens, continuing what you're doing in spite of other people wanting to see you drown is just like, you know, it's like there's a certain wicked pleasure I get out of that. You know, so it's like, yeah, Patreon banned my House of Bob book, but here I am, you know, putting together a deluxe edition. You know, I'll show you. Ban me from Patreon. Probably make more money off of this stupid campaign than I ever made on Patreon. You know, so it's like, yeah, so it's like, okay, all right, you guys won that round. You're not winning this one. You know, so, but yeah, it's just yeah. So I guess moral of the story: don't get discouraged. Because don't, you know, right, exactly. Succeed and prove them wrong. You know, and you know what, and not only that, not care that you prove them wrong. Because you know what? It's like, because in the end, it's like, why would I care because, you know, of some asshole at Patreon, you know, giving me a hard time? Who are they? You know, it's like, I mean, it's like, who was this guy that was giving me a hard time over my account? You know, so it's like, in the end, it's like, you know, I'm going to do this book. I'm going to, like, you know, blow everything out of the water. And it's like, and who is that guy? You know, he's still like some loser at Patreon getting his panties in a twist over furry butt.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's like, what is it? It's like the Cat Williams skit about haters. It's like, you know, if you have 10 haters, you better figure out how to get to 20 by the time summer comes.
Oh my god. Well, I'm building up my portfolio.
But yeah, and you know what's funny is that this is also related to the question that Joe D. McPhee sent to me for my, I guess, like, pilot episode. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. It's like, probably I'm just gonna call it the rant, you know, or something. Where
that Lage rage.
Yeah, I know. Hashtag. Where he's talking about like fan/fandom expectations for your work, and it's like, I guess the long and the short of it for me is that, you know, you can be a fan of my work all you want. That's what I love, to share my work, but don't you think for 1 second you're a co-writer. You know, don't think for 1 second that you can start demanding that it's like that all of a sudden that you think I'm a Baskin Robbins, you know, with 31 flavors. You know, I'm giving you chocolate and you want caramel swirl or something. It's like, no, I'm giving you goddamn chocolate.
You get what I give you, motherfucker.
Right, exactly. You know, it's like, so yeah, so that's going to be the thing I'm going to
she's good.
You know, it's like she's, you know, she's having her challenges right now, but let's just say it only looks worse than it really is. You know, it's like her not being, you know, it's like, you know, she'll get back to walking and whatnot. It's because she's been sedentary. That actually has nothing to do with
the breast cancer,
you know, or anything, you know. But yeah, so that's, you know, so that's going to be the pilot episode discussion that I'm going to have. So
are you gonna yell at the camera?
maybe.
Do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Throw something.
You know how I get fired up about these things.
We need you to slam something down, Daphne.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, like I said, I don't know what you guys, get out of seeing me do that, but okay. But so it's like, so that's kind of related to everything, where it's like, you know what, just because someone wants to get up your ass about something doesn't mean you have to let them there.
No.
We do not throw the body pillow.
We know who not to trust with your babies at con.
I get look, just bringing this downstairs makes me self-conscious. Okay, I'm not throwing it.
Oh my god.
So
on that note, Daphne, what are your small goals for today?
Oh, small goals. Oh yeah, like I have to edit the video for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I have to start coloring some sketch covers.
No,
not at all. No. I have to start coloring some sketch covers that I have left for the last of the campaigns. I have like the last boxes going out. So at least the Tall Tales campaign and the Oswald campaign will be officially completed once I finish these sketch covers.
Nice.
And I'm going to try to pull double duty on these because I got brand new markers yesterday. Oh, yeah, for this. Absolutely. I got new markers yesterday. So now I have I had a coupon. I found a coupon that I forgot I had. It was a gift certificate. So,
nice.
So I have Blick markers, I have Copics, I have Prismacolors, and I have the Michaels brand Artist Loft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do each of these sketch covers with each of these markers, and then document how I feel about using the markers,
right.
how, and then finally putting together the marker battle video.
Nice.
So that everybody can get like my review on which markers work best with what.
Are you going to edit it to where you get a side by side, like for this?
I'm not sure yet because it's like I'm just going to concentrate on getting the individual videos.
Right.
And then at the end of it, then I'm going to like start to decide
or you
how
could do the side by side rating on a card.
Maybe. Yeah.
After.
Yeah,
so the conclusion is
right. Yeah. So those are my small goals for the day. Edit my 1,000 subscriber video. Do my sketch covers / record the sketch covers. But so what's yours, Nita?
I am going through and reviving some older social media accounts. Getting ready to build my kingdom. I've got to tie up some loose ends, fix my fucking wall calendar, get my schedule back where it needs to be. I'm putting on my big girl panties. Things are getting back to routine now, so I'm calming down. Like, I don't know if people realize, like, I don't do well with change. I have ADHD real bad, and I also have sensory processing disorder. So I've been like losing my fucking mind for 3 weeks since Mare went to the hospital. So
right, yeah,
and it's just like now that norm is I'm calming down.
Right. Well, now that we know what's going on and where it's going, it's easy to go. Okay, so it's this.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes, sketching all the hot chicks. Yes. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
So I guess that's I guess it's like we'll leave it at that right now. But yeah, no throwing the body pillow. Hold on, let's.
No,
like
he's too hot. He's too hot.
He's it's my baby. I swear to God, I feel like
give us the longing look.
I feel like such an asshole walking through the house with this.
Oh my god.
Now the thing is though, now it's like, in all serious though, if you are interested in getting your own body pillow custom made, what it is like, you get the slipcase, and then you put your own pillows inside. Just DM me, and actually, you know what? It's like, I think we can also put it in the show notes.
Yeah, I'll add it.
Right. It's like, you can either DM me or we'll put it in the show notes. I will send you to the company that makes these things. And as I fondled this thing inappropriately.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, cards up. All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do you have any final words?
Oh, throw my dudes up, man. We got to get out of here.
Hey there. This is Meredith Loughran with Ragin. And I wanted to let you know that we encourage and promote independent creators and their projects through organic interaction, consultations, and more. Visit Nita and me at RaginAVC.com for details and contact information.